before the break is Jonathon Wilcke. And just before we hear from Jonathon, I'd like to announce that I'm doing a project here tonight at, Sonnet, are you first after the break?
I thought I was first after the break.
We'll put you first after the break. How about that, okay? Okay, so, right, before our break, I'd like to alert you to a project that's going on in the back of the room. You might have noticed there's a table there with a whole lot of Olympic articles on it. The project is called Blackout at the Kandahar, and every night throughout the Olympics, I'm there at the Kandahar on Granville Island. That's Michael Turner's project. Taking Sharpies and asking audience members and curators and artists to take big Sharpies and take text out of the newspaper. So if you would like to make a poem of erasure, there are Sharpies on the back table there for you and a whole bunch of articles. So pick one, find one that appeals to you, and make a poem. Okay, so next we have Jonathon Wilcke. Jonathon plays alto, tenor saxophones and ludic instruments, a selection of whistles, tubes, reeds, and modified string instruments, in a variety of situations including but not limited to strict compositions, free and or structured improvisation, text, sound, vocal accompaniment, and sound noisemaking. The last time I saw Jonathon perform, he was performing with Angela Rawlings, and they were fabulous. They were really fabulous. Jonathon is also the author of Pornograph, a book of poems published in 2004 by Red Deer Press, and his most recent book, DUPE, was published in October 2009 by LINEbooks. Jonathon lives here in Vancouver. Please welcome Jonathon Wilcke.
Thanks. I'm going to read a short excerpt from something I've been working on called The Plank in My Eye. As a simple man, self-made within the resources plotted out to me, and the rules put upon that worked fine for me, in the valley of the plain-spoken, earnest and frank work ethic, my academic method, up to my neck, duh. Now you're asking me to believe in powers, spirits, and beings of two places. My job then is to make sure that the mic is the right height for the speaker. Stainless steel water bottle rolls across the floor while images of anti-capitalists and revolutionaries stream across the projector screen. I like existing systems used by me and others, as is, a me and a we, and one day I'll be dead. So how much we do I have to put in before I die? Since when I die, it will just be me to myself, and I'm enjoying my life, paying back for things I don't even own right now. We only live once, all on borrowed time anyway, so just get some insurance and keep on moving forward and beyond the fateful sums till death, i.e., why not live on borrowed money? Protestantism isn't really done yet, per se, but there are options out there. I work a job which fully occupies all my faculties and abilities, and I'm unable to read widely or deeply about colonization. But anyway, write the way you need to write. In a group of people consisting of several individuals trying to break free of the group and the legible map of threatening contradictions. Balance your yes be yes with a nice outfit, a handsome, pretty or otherwise appealing visage, or some scratchy ruffian surfacing after years of pockmarked living. No expiration date yet tattooed to the bottom of anyone's feet. I'd rather enjoy the honest mastery of skills applicable to creating artifice rather than fronting artifice in ways that look rhetorically natural. My job then is to make sure all poetic registers actually register, and then after a bit of listening to get really jealous and paint the inside of a minor literature as green as the cash artists dream of, or perhaps as purple with frustrated lust as the $10 bill. Please explain lyric connectivity, deductibles, saturation, loan officers, negative capability, the value of gold, syllabics, financial planners, open textuality, open sexuality, debt consoler, compression, executives, breath lines, certified financial officer, Martians, World Financial Group, Freeverse, accountancy, Langpo, cognitive psychology, Canlit, therapists, Vanoc, baseball bat, Kwesi Millington, one glove or two, years of self-denial, political spiritual, admitting that you have real needs that can be satisfied by stuff in a culture of material of want is need, the gloves don't fit. Pat down, a Marine also died, things falling off the shelves, not everyone's a blogger, glass breaking, boxing week, technological hurdles, in-laws without income, empire, battles for, waged on all fronts of cultural production. People are the way they are, but do I still need to show compassion to them if they didn't pay the necessary attention during the training? That's why I talk about my balls all the time, because I talk about them instead of letting them do their thing, because I keep my bombs against my balls. My mind has just had too much responsibility these days, and now my brain pumps my blood. I think before I act. Fuck. I have to remind myself to look at your eyes when you speak and not your mouth. For example, logica versus eloquentia. Pain is banal. It hurts in ways specific to me and general enough that others can't ignore unless their hurt is the one on fire. I was born into the existing banking system, and I should get mad about that. I'd like to vote, but it's just easier to let the bank take care of it, as is. I should get mad. Pyramid schemes are a lousy way out of having to get a job. I told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends who got back to me and told me to fuck myself. You can call the bank and talk to your accounts rep. At least she won't tell you to get off the phone and write to your MLA like they do at the tax department. I'll leave that system alone. It's just doing its thing. It's just as fucked up as we are, baby. You're lucky just to get paid anyway. Thanks to Buddha for reminding us that life is suffering, that suffering is a fact of life that just won't change. I guess religion is the best current solution to help people feel more civil in a rapidly changing society. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jonathan. All right, so do we have a bookseller in the house? Woo! Okay, we have a bookseller in the house. Please take 15 minutes, get yourself a drink, get yourself a book. There's a lovely book table there. All the proceeds from the booze sales and your raffle tickets go toward W2, so please buy lots of raffle tickets. And we'll see you back here in 15 minutes for Sonnet Labe, Teresa McWhirter, Donato Mancini, Amber Dawn Upfold, Chris Hutchinson, Meredith Quartermain, and Lee Henderson. See you in 15.
All right.